Hey guys, Brian delivers you the goods here, returning to you for an acoustic album review for Dayseeker's Replica. So hopefully you will enjoy this Dayseeker Replica acoustic album review because we're going to dive into all 10 tracks that I listened to. And I'll let you know what I thought of this almost 40-minute record. So for, I guess, a compilation of tracks that we've already heard. So let's start with the first song, which is Sleep Talk Acoustic for this Dayseeker Replica acoustic album review. So let's dive into this review. So Sleep Talk Acoustic was really nice. I really like Rory Rodriguez's vocals in this track, and just the acoustic guitar work in this is really nice and mellow. So it's pretty nice of a track. So I really dig this. 5 out of 5. Without Me Acoustic featuring Amber De La Rosa. Really nice as well. I was not sure if I was going to feel for this at first, but I think it was a nice track with both their vocals combined, Rory and Amber's vocals sounding pretty on point. I mean, Amber didn't really sound the best, but it still was good for what it went for. But that's just my opinion overall. But still, great track, 5 out of 5. Neon Grave Acoustic is pretty good in its own way. It wasn't one of my favorite singles, but it was a strong single in its own way. It at least tried to entertain me for most of it. I'd give this a 4.75 out of 5 for what it was. Didn't hate it per se, but I don't know, the vocals seemed a little sluggish with Rory Rodriguez's vocals. I mean, they had its strong points, don't get me wrong. With the chorus coming in, it was strong, but the verses it felt okay for the track. So, yeah, it's not one of my favorite songs, but it's still a strong track in its own way. Starving to Be Empty featuring Lucas Woodland. Nice track. I really like both Rory and Lucas's vocals sounding and harmonizing pretty well in this song. And the acoustic work is pretty nice. So I really dig this track, 5 out of 5. Homesick Acoustic was a great acoustic track, very mellow, pretty on point with how it sounded, and I really dug Rory's vocals. It sounded really good. This was one of my personal favorite acoustic songs off this record, so pretty much 5 out of 5. Crying While You're Dancing Acoustic was pretty nice too. Wasn't sure if I was feeling for the melody at first, but it started growing on me. It felt like a nice acoustic track in its own way, so this is a 5 out of 5 too. Pretty much this was the long-awaited compilation album we've been waiting for like a couple years. I think they were going to have this come out last year, but I don't think they came around to it. But I'm glad they got to put something out this year for acoustic album. So pretty much, yeah, 5 out of 5 for Crying While You're Dancing acoustic. Burial Plot was the first single off this for the acoustic song off this Replica release, and this features Caleb Shomo. Nice track. I really fell in love with this song. I really like Caleb Shomo taking over most of the track with his vocals, and both their verses sounded really good, Rory's and Caleb's. So pretty much, sorry, I had something in my mouth. Please forgive me. It was just something in my mouth. But pretty much 5 out of 5 for this track. Really dug this song, and I really enjoyed how it sounded. Drunk Acoustic was really nice. I wasn't sure if I was feeling for the opening verse or two, but it grew on me. How the track was playing out, it was hit or miss, but still overall, the track impressed me for Rory's vocals, and it really shined when the chorus came in. I was really impressed. So, yeah, color me impressed with this track. 5 out of 5. Afterglow Acoustic was really nice. Yes, it has Hazel's song. Is the parentheses. It didn't say it when I looked up the track list. I was like, huh. But still nice acoustic work from this. And Rory's vocal sounded really good in this from time to time. So this is a strong track, 5 out of 5. My Immortal Acoustic, the Evanescence cover, was the best song as the second single for this Replica release. I think this was one of the best tracks to even close this record, and it sounded really nice. And I think Rory really shined with his vocals at the bridge part of the track with the "Though You're Still With Me, I Am Alone I've Been Alone All Along" lyric. So really like when he rose his when his vocals rose really high, and it really sounded really nice and made the song work for sure. So was really enjoying this track. Another one of my favorite songs, along with the Homesick one. So pretty much, I think this was my personal favorite, and it's a 5 out of 5 for me. Overall, production, mixing, and execution wise, I found Dayseeker's Replica acoustic album to be really good. Nice acoustic work. It's very mellow. Keep in mind, there's some songs that might make you kind of go to sleep for a bit. It almost made me go to sleep, but not in a terrible way, in a good way, because it was really soothing and nice. And overall, the singles were pretty strong, and this whole record was pretty strong. The Neon Grave one was pretty good in its own way, but it kind of decreased the rating from what it really would have gotten, which would have been a 10 out of 10. But for a score for me, I'm giving Dayseeker Replica for their acoustic album a 9.5 out of 10. Another strong record that I listened to for this Friday's releases. Highly recommend you check this release out if you have not listened to Dayseeker Replica. It comes out at midnight tonight, and hopefully you did enjoy this acoustic album review. I did the best I could to make it as good as possible, and I really enjoyed majority of the tracks. So 9.5 out of 10 for Dayseeker Replica. Hopefully you enjoyed this acoustic album review, and thanks for watching.